I don't know if you guys can tell, but
last night, or not last night, yesterday, I had my eye doctor's appointment. And the doctor wanted to dilate my pupils by putting drops in there. And if none of you ever had that happen before, well, actually, before I do anything, let me do good morning and happy hump day, everybody. Okay, so I guess this is a load simply because you would think the drops would have worn off, but they haven't. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, if you ever go to an eye doctor, they put a very special you ask for it, they'll give you like these special eye drops that you place in your eyes. And if I keep my, I've done like no research on this at all, so feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Like, it's supposed to completely tense up the muscles in your eye that would normally cause your pupil to expand and contract in terms of letting light in, because that's why your pupil, whenever you go outside, it always looks small, because it's letting in like the perfect amount of light that would allow you to see. But because like the pupils dilate, like more light is coming in and everything looks like bright and everything. So for like a while, I had to wear these really special sunglasses that, here's the thing, I can see and I could drive, but it took a while for my vision to be completely back to normal. And actually, I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, the pupils are still incredibly dilated right now. I should have started the video with like one of those sad faces. That would have been funny. But I mean, all in all, I'm perfectly fine. It's just that it's not that it looks weird necessarily. It's just, you would think that after almost 24 hours, everything would be back to normal, but no, it's not the case at all. But my high is, I had a nice, visit with because I see this eye doctor once a year, and it really was nice, seeing him and talking to him again. And, my appointment is set up for, it's set up for, my next appointment with him is August 22nd, 2024. So well over like a year and almost 2 weeks. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I do look forward to seeing him. It really was a nice day. And my act of kindness was last night. I took out the garbage for my folks because today is garbage day. So I just realized, how did I forget about what Rocco said? Garbage day is a very dangerous day. But don't worry, in that show, it was a dangerous day. In real life, it's garbage day. So good morning. Again, I really am that tired, I completely forgot. But, America's Got Talent started the semifinals last night. And, man, these were special acts. These were real special acts. I mean, if you don't know how this works, well, for one thing, actually I should explain, America's Got Talent did sort of reveal who was going to be in this first set of semifinals, meaning they were able to bring that 138 down to 55, which is great. But the problem is, you know, because you're doing like 11 acts a night. So, like, over the next 2 weeks, because I believe there's going to be, I think there's another episode of America's Got Talent tonight. Because, here's the thing, I think they really are starting to get to the very bottom of everything. Like, okay, these are, these are the acts that were allowed to move on to the finals, or, you know, the semifinals. And now, like this is essentially for like all the marbles. They still have golden buzzers in these because like this is the semifinals, and obviously if you get a golden buzzer here, that's it. You're going straight to the finale, which is great. But it's just really, it's strange. I mean, America's Got Talent only started in like, was it like late May, early June? And now we're already here. Has summer really gone by that fast? I mean, it shouldn't. Oh, as much as we don't want it to happen, it has. I mean, this is actually, man, growing up, I've shared this many times in the past, but growing up, I hated the month of August. I did. I mean, and I had every reason to, because I didn't want to go back to school. And August was the last month we had off before we had to go back to school. At least here in upstate New York. It never occurred to me that, like, man, a lot of places actually end school early and start early. Like they end in May, but they start like August. And like, yeah, I prefer starting. I mean, well, if it were up to me, I wouldn't have gone back to school at all. But if I had to start back up school again, September, okay. For the record, you're probably thinking, you probably really hate the month of September. Looking back on it, no. I think I used up all my hatred throughout the month of August. I'm like, September doesn't seem so bad. Then we started school, and then that's when things got annoying. But look at me, I should be talking about America's Got Talent, which was really awesome last night. Saw a lot of great acts. You know, they had the act with the puppies. Oh, I wish cute little puppies. A few acrobat. The Akumunu. I forgot how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry, but that act was amazing. The saxophone player, who was made fun of for having a funny voice, he was absolutely incredible. A few great singers went on last night. Like, seriously, this is what, like, you know what this is? Like, the semifinals for America's Got Talent is what the sequel of a movie should be. It should be bigger, it should be better, and infinitely more memorable, and everyone's going to talk about it forever. And that's pretty much what this episode was. So, I do believe there's going to be another episode of America's Got Talent tonight. And I think they're going to do that until they get through all the semifinals. I think they're going to try and get this season of America's Got Talent done before mid-September, which I think that's pretty fair. I mean, you'd want to do it before then. You would. You would want to make sure that all of your ducks are in a row. Everything's fine for the remainder of, you know, the season. And Who knows? Maybe if I actually watched America's Got Talent when I was growing up, maybe the end of summer wouldn't seem so sad. Maybe. Um, Plus, I'm also trying to. I think the. Actually, I kind of forgot what. Is The Voice coming back? I always thought that if America's Got Talent wasn't on, then it's The Voice. But I can't recall if I've seen any commercials for it. I think there was supposed to be. I think The Voice is. I think of The Voice. I think The Voice is coming back. I mean, again, I like The Voice, but pretty much only for like the auditions, and then like after that, it just doesn't seem so funny anymore. And then it makes me think, man, it's a shame that America's Got Talent. It's weird because whenever America's Got Talent's on, that like pretty much takes over like everything, and it should, because America's Got Talent's like the #1 viewed show when it's on, and then it just sort of like disappears for a while, and then come around May and June, boom, it's back again. Hooray! I don't know. Maybe I'm overanalyzing everything. But again, last night's episode of America's Got Talent was phenomenal. It was. I mean, the judges already had a hard time, eliminating, we're bringing down 138 acts down to 55. They're going to have a heck of a time trying to come up with a top 10. I really think, they're going to have a hard time coming up with a top 10. Of course, maybe, maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe it won't be so. Well, actually, I kind of do hope it is hard for them, because these acts are all great, and any one of them could potentially move on and go to the finals. That'd be pretty sweet, right? I don't know. What I do know is today, I'm seeing my family that's visiting from Ohio again. We're all getting together for dinner at Swords this evening. That's going to be really nice. I really can't wait for that. And here's the thing, I love going to Swords, but I'm just so used to going to Swords, because that's usually what we do on Saturday evenings. Go to Swords after we went to church. And I don't know, it's weird going during the week. Not in a bad way, but it's different. Maybe because, and I think this is honestly why I don't really, you probably may or may not realize this, but I really do tend to keep a relatively private lifestyle. Not as much as my brother necessarily. Good Lord, I'm a free spirit compared to my brother. Holy cow. But I hardly ever go out. I hardly ever really do much. And that's because I try and put priorities, or try and make a list of priorities I have to keep. And, if I have to work the next day or, anything like that, of course I'm not going to want to go out. Because I've seen too many, and yeah, I know you shouldn't believe what you see on TV, but I've seen too many instances of the main characters of shows on TV that get fired because they went out drinking the night before. And I've always just been so worried that would happen to me. And naturally I don't really want that. But it is what it is. And eventually you get to, where I am now. Yeah, I will admit, I guess, I don't know, I've been conflicting on this for a while. I guess, on the one hand, I haven't made any bad decisions that would ultimately legit ruin my life. At least I never made them. I mean, other people have made decisions for me or behind my back that ruined me, but that's different. And one such decision that would be considered the case if I were to do anything would be, again, like going out drinking the night before and then potentially being late for work or missing work completely the next day. And I don't want that. That's the sad thing about being an adult. Like, sometimes you get really obsessed with what priorities you have in life. But hey, I guess that's what school really is for. Of course, I I haven't been to school in over like 8 years or 9 years actually, because I graduated in 2013. I haven't been to school in like 9 years, and only now am I realizing, oh, school was supposed to help you learn about your priorities. Well, at least I figured it out now, and better late than never. I hope you all liked this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would do my YouTube channel greatly. Follow me on social media. As always, I'm very humbled to make this video for all of you guys who are watching Joe for them. Well, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to London. I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.